The pluperfect is a tense of the indicative mood, which is also part of the perfect system. We already talked extensively about the perfect system when we covered the present perfect. But the perfect system includes three tenses. All of them are completed actions, even the future perfect, and that's the reason why the system is called perfect, meaning completed and done. If we were to use the verb to love in English, these three tenses would sound like this. Amawi, I loved, I have loved, I did love. Amawiram, I had loved. Amawiro, I will have loved. Since we already covered the perfect tense in a previous tutorial, today we are going to talk about the conjugation of the pluperfect and its use. Let's start with the terminology. It will help you understand its use. Pluperfect is actually a contraction of three words. Plus quam perfectus. If perfectus means done, completed, past, then pluperfect means more than completed, or more past than another action which is already past. Generally speaking, you will see this tense used together with another past action, where the writer wants to make it absolutely clear which one of the two past actions happened first. In other words, if I want to say that when I arrived home, my ice cream was all gone because a certain someone ate it all, Latin would use this very clear and precise format. When I arrived home, my little brother had already finished all the ice cream. The action expressed by the pluperfect is farther back in time than the other action which is already past. My little brother finishing the ice cream was already completed before I even arrived home. You might think of this as an excess of accuracy, but you must remember that Latin is a very precise language. Let's try another example just to be perfectly clear. My little brother ate all the cookies which I made. Latin would definitely say, my little brother ate, perfect tense, all the cookies which I had made, pluperfect tense. Aside from the fact that this is definitely a mischievous little brother, you can see that in English this sentence is rather simplified. How do we form the pluperfect? This is the easy part. Just like for the perfect tense, in the verb's paradigm, you need to choose the third principal part, and after discarding the ending I, you will add the new endings, which are the same for every single verb. Those endings are practically the endings for the imperfect of the verb to be. Take a look at the following examples using an easy verb from the first conjugation and then with verbs of all four conjugations, regular and irregular. The translation in English will always include the word had before the form of past participle. Laudo, laudare, laudavi, laudatum. Laudaveram, laudaveras, laudaverat, laudaveramus, laudaveratis, laudaverant. Let's see other examples from other verbs. The only trick will be making sure that the stem comes from the third principal part. We will switch person every time just to make it more interesting. Amo, amavi, amaveram. Moneo, monui, monueras. Duco, duxi, duxerat. Audio, audivi, audiveramus. Scribo, scripsi, scripseratis. Mitto, misi, miserant. Now let's see the pluperfect in action. Aedificia tam alta numquam videram. Nox iam venerat, cum urbem intraverunt. Vestimenta tam splendida numquam abueras. Veritas legati nos periculo servaverat. Aves volaverant cum in locum venimus. Incolae cum finitimis pugnaverant. Let's check comprehension. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more tutorials. Support me on Patreon so I can keep making content. And as always, feel free to email me, ProfessorDaveExplains@gmail.com.